Alright guys, main card predictions. This fight, I've been going back and forth on a couple times as well, and it has to do with probably Kendall Grove's last two fights, and that's why I'm having some trouble with it. Kendall Grove uses his reach pretty well. Good leg kicks, very good elbows in close. Talking about in close now, but when he does, decide to clinch with somebody, he's got good Muay Thai, knees, good elbows. The one thing he doesn't have, or the two things I should say he doesn't have, is a chin that can take a lot of punishment and wrestling. Mark Munoz, good wrestler, heavy hands. So those are two things that could cause Grove some problems. Also, Kendall Grove got basically taken down and repeatedly by Ricardo Almeida and lost the fight that way. But then he fights Jake Rosholt, and you think, oh, well, if a BJJ guy like Almeida can take him down and decision him, Rosholt should be able to do that, right? Nope, armbar. That's the other thing. He's good off his back. Munoz trains at Black House, so, training partners do help a lot, clearly. But I'm going to go with Kendall Grove in this one. I think he's just, he's more well-rounded. He's got more experience than Munoz, which I think Munoz is really lacking in experience. So I'm going to go with Kendall Grove by second. I hate picking second-round submissions. Yeah, I'm going to pick Kendall Grove by second-round submission. I don't care. Armbar or triangle or something like that after a Munoz takedown. I would not be surprised if Munoz could out-wrestle him or TKO him with ground and pound, though. It's just one of those fights. Okay, next fight. Talk about a fight that's been impossible for me to pick. Everybody that I know is jumping on Terry Adams' balls. No offense, Tim, or Evan. But, it's like, Adam, dude, he's just gonna, Dos Anjos has nothing for him on the feet, and blah, blah, blah. Adam has no wrestling. Dos Anjos does have very good wrestling. He took down Kyle Bradley, who's a pretty good wrestler himself, multiple times in their fight. He also stayed away from the heavy power of Bradley, and landed some decent striking. Good leg kicks. He landed a sweet front kick followed by a left straight combo. Make no mistake about it, though. I'm not saying that Dos Anjos can, stay on the feet with Adam for that long, because Adam has a huge reach from what I know. I mean, Adam is like 6'1", and Dos Anjos is not that tall. Adam's he's got good head kicks, good straight punches. Oh, man. I was going to pick Adam, and then I was going to come on this video and say, there you go, I'm picking Terry Adam, and if he loses, it's your fault, E-dubs. Your fault. You made me pick Adam, and now you suffer the consequences. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick Rafael Dos Anjos by decision. I think he'll be able to hang on the feet decently well, and take down Adam, control him on the ground, possibly even sub him. I think Adam is a very, very, very good prospect, but at this point, that's kind of all he is. His fight with Sam Stout was fairly good, and I mean he's an exciting guy, and he just hasn't beat the name yet. Dos Anjos, I think, is up there as well. So Dos Anjos, unanimous decision. There you go. And if Adam wins, yeah, I'll let Tim laugh in my face. Matt Hughes against Renzo Gracie. Matt Hughes, decision. I want to say that it's good to see Renzo back, and it's good to see him at a weight that is actually suitable to him, but Hughes is too good a wrestler. Renzo is not a good enough boxer to put him in trouble. I mean, Sarah kind of had him in trouble with a headbutt, but, and Renzo could have, I think he has better wrestling than Matt Hughes, or not Matt Hughes. No way. There's no way that I would ever say that. Renzo has probably better wrestling than Matt Serra, but I'm still going to go with Hughes by taking him down and doing his Hughes thing. BJ Penn against Frankie Edgar. What does what does Frankie Edgar have to do to win? I think his game plan is going to be somewhat about. I think for one, he's going to implement leg kicks a lot more than anybody has in the past. I think that's going to be part of his strategy. To go for takedowns, quick takedowns, stay on the feet as long as possible, but just use a takedown to kind of draw BJ into like scrambling with him. Because Frankie, the things he has going for him, other than BJ's other opponents that he's faced, Diego and Florian, is that he's quicker. He's got good, slick movement. He's a very good boxer. He picks his angles well. He throws good combinations, which not a lot of people in MMA know about. Good combinations. And like I said, good head movement. He rolls with his punches, so he doesn't get tagged clean that often. And his pace, his cardio. I mean, he's going to be there every single time. He's not really gonna wear out. That being said, BJ, he's got amazing takedown defense. What do I don't need to say this anymore. You all know BJ Penn. BJ Penn has good counter striking. How is he going to win this fight? Most likely, he's going to rough up Edgar on the feet by using counter punching. Maybe even if he takes down Edgar, Edgar's in a whole hell of a lot of trouble. Because one takedown equals rear naked choke. And that's probably what's going to happen. BJ Penn, third round, rear naked choke. Edgar is a very, very good fighter. And even against some of the best in the world, I would only consider him a slight underdog. Gilbert Melendez, I mean, against any of those guys. Slight underdog, maybe, at worst. At worst. BJ Penn, sorry, dude. You might as well drop to 145 now. Anderson Silva against Damian Maia. I think Damian Maia has a better chance at beating Anderson than Hardy did at beating GSP. But I think Edgar has a better chance of beating BJ. It's close. It's close. It's around like 5% or so. So Damian Maia, he's not going to be like Talis Latis, I don't think. A lot of people are worried that Damian's just going to go in there and fall on his back instantly and try to butt scoot and stuff like that. Maia's really not that kind of guy, and he never has been that kind of guy. I mean, look, he tried to stand with Marquardt. Look what happened. He's not the kind of guy that's going to make a boring fight. Even his grappling is insanely entertaining. For idiots, too. Meathead guys drinking pints and pints and pints of beer. I don't know why I said pints. We measure it in fluid ounces here in the States. Screw your pints. I'm just kidding. But where was I? I went off on a tangent. Damian Maia, his best chance is to get in. I mean, if Travis Lutter can take Silva down, and Marquardt can take Silva down, and guys, he's been submitted before by not very good grapplers. Maia is capable of doing it. He can do it. He can do it. Will he? Not likely. That'd be awesome. I would be amazed if he actually did it. That would be a good ending to it. But what's going to happen probably is that Silva's going to be cautious of him at first, keep his distance, control the range, wait for Maia to make a mistake, kind of hit him with shots. I don't think he'll end it early because he'll be kind of tentative to get Maia's timing and see what Maia's willing to do, if he wants to stand with him or if he's trying to take him down or trying to play a game with him and say, yeah, I'm going to stand with you and then, take him down. Because I don't care who Silva trains with, Maia will rape him on the ground. And that sounds offensive, but it's true. So Anderson Silva's going to be cautious about it, pick his shots, counter, eventually land a couple good shots, put him down, TKO him. Anderson Silva, late second, early third round. Yeah, it's going to go that long. Early third round, TKO. So there you go. There's my predictions. Have to wait till 9 o'clock to watch it because I will be at work that day, so I don't get to see it at 1. So nobody better text me or send me links about anything having to do with the fights. You hear me? I'll be pissed. You guys, stay metal. Enjoy the card. Later.